In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to freeze panes to lock rows and columns in Microsoft Excel. Freezing panes is a handy feature that helps you keep important headers and key labels visible while scrolling through large spreadsheets. This makes navigating and analyzing your data much simpler, especially when working with extensive tables or complex worksheets. To start, freeze panes allow specific rows or columns to stay in view as you scroll. It does not affect your data, formulas, or printing layout. It only changes how the sheet behaves on your screen. Keep in mind that freezing is applied per worksheet, so you'll need to repeat these steps on each sheet where you want certain rows or columns to remain visible. If you want to keep only the top row visible, for instance when you have a header row, go to the View tab on the ribbon, select Freeze Panes, and then choose Freeze Top Row. You will notice a thin line appear beneath the first row. As you scroll down, this top row remains fixed, ensuring that your column labels are always visible. To keep the first two columns visible, select the header of the third column. This selection signals to Excel that you want all columns to the left of it to stay frozen. Then go to the View tab, click Freeze Panes, and choose Freeze Panes. A vertical line will appear after the second column, and when you scroll horizontally, those first two columns remain on screen, which is useful for keeping identifiers like names or IDs in view. If you want to freeze both rows and columns simultaneously, decide which rows and columns should stay visible. Click on the cell directly below the last row and directly to the right of the last column you want to freeze. For example, to keep two rows and two columns visible, select the cell in the third row and third column. Go to View, choose Freeze Panes, and select Freeze Panes again. You will see both a horizontal and vertical line indicating the frozen area. Now you can scroll in any direction without losing track of your headers or key fields. If you need to undo a freeze, simply go to the View tab, open Freeze Panes, and select Unfreeze Panes. Your worksheet will return to normal scrolling. You can always modify your setup by unfreezing first and then applying a new freeze as needed. A few quick tips. If the Freeze Panes option appears grayed out, make sure you have finished editing any cell by pressing Enter or Escape. Also, remember that these settings are saved with your file, so the next time you open it, your frozen panes will remain intact and ready for use.